From Inc.com, this is the Inc. Productivity Tip. Expert opinions, valuable insight, and helpful advice from today's top business coaches, thought leaders, and entrepreneurs. Artificial intelligence is changing how quickly companies can analyze, automate, and execute. But even as technology gets smarter, one of the biggest challenges inside organizations remains stubbornly human, getting people to work well together when they see things differently, and using that tension as the source of great solutions and new sources of value. Now, that challenge is growing. Teams today are navigating differences in expertise, generation, culture, communication style, priorities, assumptions, and values. Those differences can lead to better decisions and innovation, or to tension, silence, and stalled execution. In their new book, All the Difference: 6 Leadership Actions to Bridge Perspectives, Strengthen Teams, and Create Value, Susan McKenty Brady, Stuart Kleeman, and Lieutenant General retired Leslie C. Smith argue that the difference itself is not the problem. The real problem is that many leaders have never mastered the skills of leading through difference in real time. So, here are the 6 actions they say leaders can use to turn difference into competitive advantage. First, know yourself. Leaders need to understand their own triggers, habits, assumptions, and blind spots before they can effectively lead others through difference. Now, this business of knowing oneself is deployed in the moment and matters because leaders often believe they are being objective when they are actually reacting through their own lens. Brady says, the moment we become certain we are right, learning stops. Self-awareness is what helps us notice when our certainty is getting in the way. Leaders who have done the inner work realize when they are getting pulled off center and course correct before it costs the team, and then they model the way. Self-awareness is a performance multiplier. Second, return to respect. Respect is easy when people agree with you. The real test comes when there is tension, disagreement, or disappointment. Returning to respect does not mean lowering standards or avoiding hard conversations. It means refusing to reduce another person to your current opinion of them, and instead staying engaged. Respect keeps dialogue open. Disrespect shuts it down. You will not get the best out of a team member if they sense you think you're superior. Third, activate honesty. Smith says strong teams do not avoid hard truths. They create the conditions for them to surface early. This is essential in the military, as it is in every organization that aims to achieve a mission. Leaders activate honesty when they make it safe enough for people to raise concerns, challenge assumptions, admit mistakes, and name what others may be avoiding. If leaders say they want honesty, but react poorly when they get it, well, people quickly learn that the truth is not actually welcome. Fourth, see the full story. Kleeman says, one of the most useful questions a leader can ask is, what am I missing? Seeing the full story requires leaders to seek out information that may challenge their assumptions. Better decisions emerge when leaders are truly willing to widen the lens before moving to action. Leaders who seek the full story are deeply humble about the limits of their own views and reasoning paths, and work to be almost maniacally curious about views that are, or seem, different than their own. 5. Ignite togetherness. Now, togetherness is not the same as agreement. It is the ability to bring different perspectives together in pursuit of a shared goal. Now, the best teams don't eliminate differences. They use them. Leaders foster togetherness by helping people understand each other's thinking, connect their contributions to a larger purpose, and shift from my view versus yours to what can we create together. And 6. Commit to action. Leaders who commit foster a true sense of we by helping the team get better at actively bringing different perspectives together and by encouraging the team to use those perspectives to create value. Commitment to action involves owning mistakes, repairing trust when necessary, and turning good intentions into visible leadership practices. Leaders must be willing to model the actions they want from others, and this is the key to accountability. The authors suggest that while artificial intelligence will continue to change how organizations operate, no technology can replace the uniquely human ability to build trust, navigate disagreement, remain curious, and create value with people who see the world differently than we do. Brady maintains the organizations that thrive will not simply be those that get the most from advancing technologies. They will be the ones that know how to unlock the full potential of the people using them. That's all for today. This expert opinion was written by Marcel Schwantes. For more expert opinions from today's top business coaches and thought leaders, go to Inc.com/lead. Be sure to come back next Tuesday for another helpful tip from Inc.